In this video, we're going to run through how to perform a recession curve correction action on a period of data. So what I've done here, I've opened up the QR working signal and the QR field visits in the data correction toolbox, and if you zoom into this period just here, the November to March period, we can see that there's a stage up event just there, and what we want to do is apply a recession constant and also adjust the offset so we align up with those discrete measurements that we've taken out in the field. Okay, so how do we actually do that? Well, what we need to do is go back to previous records. So let's open up the QR override and get an average of a few years of the recession constant. So let's just pan to the right just a bit, and so we've got the January 2008 and 2009 data. So let's mark that period. Make sure you've got recession curve selected in the action drop down menu. Mark that region just there. So that's 0.009, and let's do the same for this period. And we've got 0.0104. Okay, so we're getting a rough average of 0.0095 for those two, the average of those two periods. So what we're going to do now is go back to the QR working and the field visits, open them back up, and we're going to try and apply that rough average of 0.0095 to that January, so that period of November to March to 2010 data. So again, the standard procedure remains the same. We first need to zoom into that period, just there. And then what we need to do, again, make sure that you've got that correction action recession curve selected and mark that period. So we're going to mark this period just there to there. And you can then type in that 0.95. Hit enter, and that's immediately applied to that data set. Now, if you notice, the offset remains at 0. But what we can do is apply that offset by grabbing that left pivot point and dragging it down. So you'll notice as I move it down, the offset constant is adjusted on the fly, like so. Move it down a little bit further. There you go. And so therefore, on the left pivot point will adjust the offset constant, and the right one will adjust the recession constant. So you can further adjust it now if you wish. So once I hit apply, it's recorded in the correction history manager, and that's applied to that period of data. Now you can further kind of fine-tune it with a multi-point drift correction. So all you need to do is click on the add pivot point and apply that to sections of that data as you see fit, and kind of apply drift corrections between these pivot points if required on both ends, so both that end and this end just here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the save and exit button just up here. What I can do now is go to my working signal and quick view that data, and you can see in that 2010 section just there the changes. But what we can do is go to the chart properties and go to the axis tab and switch on the log scale, so we can actually look at it in log scale view, and there it is. So that concludes how to apply a recession curve correction action to a specific period.